travelling to Plymouth on a Friday night and back, 5.5 hours for most Leicester fans, a bit close for me, but to play, grind out the result of the weekend against West Brom was one thing. To put on a show tonight against a Southampton team that were challenging for automatic promotion before tonight is a different option. And Fatu, what a class player he's been tonight for us. Turn up when we need him to. One foot's in the door back to the Premier League. We're holding it ajar. Let's go to Plymouth, Preston on Monday and start the party properly, because for me, we're there. We're nearly there. It's time to start the party, and it's been a long, long season. We all thought it'd be done and dusted by now. It wasn't. We've taken it down to the wire, but proud of the boys to turn it around. 2 tough games, 2 great results.
Sinky Fatawa, I think, is becoming a fan's favourite, isn't he, already?
Yeah, take shots sometimes, they go over the bar. We got 3 tonight, and the goal difference could be important against Leeds, of course. But lovely to have a more relaxed atmosphere in the stadium, because we've all been on tenterhooks coming to the games and not knowing what the other results are going to be, and so on and so forth. But to be able to relax with that scoreline of 5-0 just felt very good.
Matt, Jamie Vardy again played a massive role today. Fans are singing, sign another contract, 3 more years. Great game.
Yeah, well, this is mine and Chris's first game this season, to be honest. So, yeah, really happy. I thought Vardy was busy. I didn't think he did a great deal, but I thought Southampton were really poor. I don't think I can think of one shot on target. You try and think of one, I can't think of one shot, can you? Not one shot on target. I thought they were very poor for a team that's supposed to be challenging. I thought they're supposed to be challenging. I thought they were pretty poor, to be honest. I expected a lot more from them.
I mean, Chris, just before we came on, it was 1-0, but you said you called it could be 5-0.
Yeah, I went with the high scoreline prediction just because we didn't let them settle within the first 5 minutes. They were already under pressure, and we kept that pressure up for the full 90 minutes.
Tom, as you say, Preston on Monday, but the job could be done for us on Friday night with Leeds.
Leeds lose, we're up. Ipswich, I think, lose, then we're just about there as well. Look, that performance tonight is what we needed, and I think Sink hit the nail on the head. At the weekend it was very nervous in that ground, and everyone was chewing their fingernails down to the bone. Tonight wasn't. As soon as that second goal went in, there was relief, and I think we all knew that was going to be a win for the night. As soon as that goal hit, the second goal went in. Yeah, I'd go a bit to point about Jamie Vardy, mate. Yeah, he might be quiet, but he's there when you need him. And when you look at the players that came on tonight, look, it's not a dig, but there's no one as good as Jamie Vardy in that position at the moment. You can have Daka, you can have Nacho, you can have Tom Cannon's not had a chance, but Jamie Vardy, when you need him, he's been here for us.
He's a nuisance regardless.
Yeah. Say after Saturday and we were 2-0 up and it went to 2-1, I was a bit nervous. So when we went to 3-0, I felt better.
Yeah, Matt, again, I think it felt like not quite a promotion party there at the end, but it does feel like maybe that was a big sigh of relief for everybody, that Southampton should be the toughest game out of the last 3.
Yeah, well, you say that. We lost to Plymouth and Millwall, so we beat the 2. We said that. I mean, it's like, listen, everybody's had a lot of negativity around. We could finish the season on 100 points, win the league. What we worried about, So there's 2 ways to look at it. Yeah, we probably should have had it sewn up by now, but in the hardest the 4 best teams ever in a division at the same time, and we could finish top of it, that should be positive no matter what. So that's how I look at it.
Yeah, Chris, again, who would your man of the match be for Leicester today?
To be honest, I couldn't single out one individual.
Fatu a hat-trick.
Yeah, Fatu, I think you touched on him earlier. With him, he gets a lot of shots away, but he definitely does the job, doesn't he?
I think Vardy gets that one chance and he's clinical. I think that's the difference between him and Daka. Daka's obviously younger, quicker, but Vardy, when he gets a chance, he very, very rarely does he miss, and that was clinical tonight, right in the corner.
I think generally as well, the link-up play in midfield was pretty good too, because you're not going to score goals if you don't have that link-up play. And let's pay credit to the defenders, because they did a good job too. All of them at the back did their role, because Southampton had, well, as we said before, the goalkeeper had no saves to make, so they just shut them down. So it's a big team effort. Okay, you can single out people, but it was a good team performance.
And Tom, I thought Enzo maybe got it wrong not playing Cody from the start, but Enzo got it right.
You could say got it wrong, got it right. I think you got to look at Conor Cody. It was his first 90 minutes of the weekend, and he was struggling at the end of that game. To then chuck him back in for another 90 minutes could have been suicidal. For me, We can talk about man of the match. Batui's obviously up there, Vardy's up there. That back two, back three, back four, for me, they're the man of the match today. Because without that performance in the back, stopping Adams, Armstrong going down the other line, we don't win that game, in my view. I know they were poor, but it starts from the heart of that defence, and that heart of that defence was not getting breached today. There was a determination today to keep a clean sheet and make sure that we got to the win, but also the press started from the back. It all started from that back line for me today, and they get the man of the match, my performance.
Matt, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, I just think, does anybody else think that Southampton have accepted the playoffs? I thought they were very, very poor today.
Yeah.
I expected a lot more from the team that had won 4 in a row before the weekend's loss. I think that last-minute defeat at Cardiff, it absolutely took the wind out of them, because I thought they were really rubbish today. I expected a lot more. I expected a real tough, like a West Brom tense finish, and I think they were very poor tonight. I don't know.
Just going to say, I tweeted this morning, I listened to Southampton manager's interview yesterday, and it was quite an interesting interview, and it sounded deflated, like you just said before. It sounded like he was quite happy that it was going to be up through the playoffs now. The chance of going up to Matt was gone. He was talking about obviously fringe players getting an opportunity tonight. He chucked a couple in there. I think they're missing 2 key players now. Armstrong's now out for the season with them. Flynn Downs is another player. Their win rate with Flynn Downs is second to none with him in the team. Without him, they've only won 2 or 3 games this season. So they were missing some key players. It just shows you we had the same problems at halfway through the season when we had a blip. Players not in and around form. They're missing a couple of players, but could be crucial going into that final 3.
Thanks everybody for joining us. It wouldn't be Leicester City if it wasn't roller coaster. It would have been far too easy at 17 points and just cruising, wouldn't it? We have to do it the hard way, but it does feel like we've got one foot in the Premier League. Comment below who you think was man of the match. Let us know who you are. Don't forget, Matt, final plug, go on, Armageddon.
Just listen, Armageddon Darts, May the 17th. Get your tickets, there's only 400 left out of 2,000. Chris's late father was a QPR fan, so they're going to do us a favour. They're going to do us a favour and we're going to get promotion. But Armageddon, May 17th, get your tickets. The best darts players in Leicester, in the world. Get your tickets now.
There we go. I almost forgot to plug it, Matt. I'm sorry, there we go. Anyway, we'll see you at Preston on Monday.